Want to see a fun and easy way to clean up your metal detecting clad? Stick around, I'll show you right now. Hey guys, welcome back to 5280 Adventures. Today we're going to do some cleaning of our clad coins. It's coming down to the end of the metal detecting season. It's getting colder outside. We can't necessarily get out. It's time to get all that clad cleaned up, get it totaled up, and put in the piggy bank, and just see how much money we made over the year just by metal detecting. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I use to clean it, how I clean it. It's not anything that's rocket science. I'm sure everybody has their own different ways of doing it. Down in the comments right below here, go ahead and tell me how you guys clean it, as well as tell me how much you made this year. I'm interested to see how everybody is done in collecting the clad from metal detecting. I just want to see some totals. So leave me a comment down below as to what you found this year. In terms of the ingredients that I'm going to use, you need to have yourself a liquid soap, some white wine vinegar, and I use aquarium gravel. You need some sort of a substance inside with the coins in order to make contact with the coins and clean up all the dirt off the top of those. I use aquarium gravel. There's quite a few other things that you can use. That's just what I've used, and that's worked out pretty well for me. So what I've got this year so far is this is my silver clad coins, my nickels, my dimes, my quarters. I even have a $50 in here. Look at that. And that's going to be one sorted outside. You want to make sure that you sort out your pennies from your silver clad. And then here's all my pennies. And the reason you sort them out and you don't clean them together with this technique is after you get done cleaning, if you combine the two, the pennies and then the silver clad, all of your clad is going to turn out brown and it just doesn't look good. You want the silver to be all shiny and then all of your pennies to be cleaned up. All right, the next thing that I do is I take my containers here and I fill them with some warm water. You don't have to fill it all the way up, you just need some water in there to react with the soap. And then you put in your coins. For this one, I'm going to put in my silver. You can already see it's starting to get dirty in there. From there, we put in a little bit of soap. We add some of that vinegar. You don't need too much of that. And then probably just maybe a small handful of the gravel. We put that in there just so it starts working and grinding up together and making all that silver nice and shiny. Then how about you do the same thing for the pennies? So what I used to clean the clad now is I bought a Rotary rock tumbler. I bought the dual drum because I wanted to be able to clean both my silver and my pennies together at the same time. This one's made by Chicago. I bought it at Harbor Freight. I think it was $55. I bought it, I think 3 years ago. It's worked out very well for me. I know there's other rock tumblers out there, but this one has worked out pretty darn well. It's lasted. And it's definitely done what I needed to do. Now to lock this thing up tight, we have a piece that goes in the top of the container here. It has a rubber seal around it. It fits right inside and creates a seal right around the top. Then we're going to take our lid, set that on top of there. The washer and the nut screw goes right on top. Now you want to make sure that you lock this down because that's going to create that watertight seal. And as you stick it on the tumbler itself and start rolling it, you definitely don't want any of that water or soap to start coming out. So make sure that's good and tight. And we're ready to throw it on the tumbler. Well, we've got our 2 drums sitting on the tumbler itself. One pointing this way, one pointing this way from the top here. We're going to turn this thing on. You're probably going to let that go maybe an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how dirty your clad is. But we're going to turn this on and let it go. I'll be back in about an hour to show you how it looks. All right, let's see how we did here. We've got some dirty soap. What we'll do is we'll just pour it right in the bucket here. So what we can see here now is we've got, not perfect, but lots of clean pennies here. Cleaned off pennies that we can take over to the bank and turn them in for cash. Let's check out the silver too. Look how dirty that was. This one we may need to run through the system again, but again, it's going to be cleaned off. It's going to be better than it was. It's not going to have dirt on it. And check out that time there. That got hit by a lawnmower. Looking a lot better than it was when we put it in there. The silver clad sometimes takes a little bit longer, but it's looking good here. And now we can cash it in. So again, I want you guys to tell me how you cleaned up your clad. Give me some totals down there that you've made for 2018. Do you roll them? Do you take them into Coinstar? Does your bank have a dispenser that you can just drop them in? All those different things. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know how 2018 went for you. I truly appreciate you guys watching the coin cleaning video here. It's not the only way to clean it, but it's the way that I do it, and it works out pretty well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Good luck to you, and I'll see you on the next adventure.